My name is Hailey Losselyong. I'm a creative here in Chicago. My main focus at the moment is painting and a little bit of photography, but creative is a broad spectrum. I have a brand, quote unquote, called HML. It's my initials, but for fun, we like to go with the hit my line. I didn't really come from a family that focused on the arts that much. We were really sports based. I drew on and off. I always enjoyed creative activities, but like I said, my main focus was more so on sports, so I didn't really have the time or ability to focus on anything creative. When I first started painting, I did a lot of recreating. My first original painting was a skyline. I got really good feedback from that. That definitely pushed me to kind of explore my own style a little more. Now my style's completely different from the first painting that I did. Having people give you positive and or negative feedback on things that you do definitely kind of forms how you create. My new project is based around women for the most part, or just an emphasis on feminine beauty. April 13th actually is the year mark of me being a freelance creative. I find most of my inspiration just on social media in general. Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. Selfie culture is real. A lot of my portrait work is, faces. I can find inspiration in any of those places. It's just pretty people everywhere. I've always used really inexpensive materials. I've bought paint and brushes from like Walmart. You don't have to always go and buy expensive things. I never had the resources to be able to afford those in the first place. I just know how to work with these products that I've been using. So whether or not I'm taking the photo of a person or I'm finding a photo online, I'll start there. I will take that photo and sketch out my ideas around it. So a lot of my work starts as line work. I will then transfer it onto a canvas and kind of just figure out the color scheme as I go. Everything is, I guess, an organized mess, but I just don't really plan many things for my paintings. So when you look at a photo, you can see the different highlights and shadows in different areas, and that's what I like to do with the color. I'll use different colors to accent those highlights or shadows. I think that's where it began actually, when I started seeing all these makeup tutorials, and then it's the dots. It's kind of therapeutic to do all those dots by hand because there are a lot of them. I like being comfortable. I want everything to be natural and comfortable. I like listening to shows in the background, like TV shows. I'll put The Office on in the background, just something that I've seen 10 million times and don't actually have to look at the screen to know what's going on. I can't really describe how I know when I'm finished. Part of you as an artist, you think that you're never finished because you can see all of the things that you would like to change. There comes a point when you just have to let it go into the world, and I think that just is my process. I think that works for me.